If a woman is getting ready to cheat on a man, her behavior in the relationship changes. You can often spot certain signs in her behavior even before anything actually happens. So, what should you look out for? For example, think back to how she acted at the beginning of your relationship. Chances are, in the very beginning, she wanted to impress you. She'd pick out her best outfits for your dates. Over time, that desire to impress naturally settled down to a certain level. But at some point, you might notice that she suddenly started wearing dramatic makeup again, dressing more provocatively, hitting the gym, and going on a diet. I'm talking about situations where this happens abruptly and seemingly out of the blue. It's very likely that there's a new man in her life she has a crush on and wants to impress, just like she did when you first started talking. What else should you look out for? For instance, pay attention to situations where she criticizes you and inevitably holds up another specific man as an example. I'm primarily talking about cases where this man is a coworker or someone she calls just a friend. In this scenario, she already has feelings for this other man, and on some specific issues, her respect for him is even greater than for you. All that's left is to wonder whether this story will develop further. In my opinion, the likelihood is clearly there. The only thing you can say for sure is that it's a red flag worth paying attention to. Now, here's another sign. When a woman has already cheated on a man or is just planning to, she might even start accusing him of being unfaithful, even though you may have given her absolutely no reason to think that. This same pattern works in reverse, by the way. You've probably noticed that some men, if they themselves are looking at other women, will suddenly start suspecting their partner of doing the same. And there doesn't necessarily have to be any real reason for it. So, if you haven't given her any reason to be jealous, but she's still suspicious of you, it's likely her own conscience isn't entirely clear. Next point. How a woman handles her phone can be very telling. Here are a few situations that should raise a red flag for you. First, if she carries it with her constantly. She even takes it to the bathroom. Second, if you used to know her phone password, but now she's changed it. Third, if she used to happily hand you her phone to make a call when yours was dead, but now she finds all sorts of excuses to keep it out of your hands. Typically, the excuses sound pretty ridiculous because aside from having no money on her account or a low battery, nothing should stop her. That is, of course, if she has nothing to hide. But let's be real. She can't always have no money on her account or a low battery. Fourth, if she leaves her phone somewhere nearby where you could also walk by, if she has something to hide, she will always put it face down. That way, you won't accidentally see a pop-up notification from her potential new love interest. Fifth, are situations where someone is constantly texting her, she's replying, but she's deleting the message history. Now for the next point, which isn't related to her phone. In situations where your relationship is having problems and there aren't many reasons to be happy, her mood might suddenly and drastically improve for the better, without any visible reason. In that case, it's possible she's getting her good mood and positive emotions from someone else. Also, if you're talking with a specific woman about, say, her friend or some celebrity who cheated on her husband, that woman might start justifying the behavior. For example, she might say things like, "Well, he treated her poorly, so he got what he deserved." In other words, this woman is openly stating that she condones betrayal. For her, it's not something that's unacceptable under any circumstances. She believes that reasons to justify it to herself and to society can always be found. Next, you'll find that your suggestions to spend time together in every sense are very often rejected. It's quite possible that in this case, the betrayal has already happened or is being planned, because all her thoughts are now focused on another man. I hope this video helps you to make the right decision. See you in the next video.